Hey guys, what's up? It's Pat and I again out at the slope, flying some combat wings and some other stuff. We got the Weasel, we got the 2-meter Typhoon. This is a little speedo thing, 4-foot wing, and then my 55. So we've got 5-foot combat wings. We'll try to get some action here. There we go. Oh, I haven't flown this for a long time. I'm used to my 4-foot now. This thing's just like it's like a Cadillac. Alright. So, the whole point of this, depending on how the wind is to smash into each other. Oh my god, the controls are so squishy. That's a big airplane behind us. Yeah, these 5-foot wings are really nice. Most people combat with 48-inch or 4-foot wings, but there's something about the 5-footers. They're not as good for combat specifically, but they're just really elegant and really smooth. They can deal with low wind conditions much better, but they can also deal with high wind conditions better too. We've had some pretty big days out here where the wind is just blowing. And how did we? What? And we end up just strapping lead to these things to the bottom at the CG. Come on, give the people a hit. Yeah, but combat wings. These are really interesting too. These are made by a company called Wind Rider. They're out of Hong Kong, and I actually walked by their factory a few times, but these are some of the only flying wing, slope-specific flying wings that are molded. Most of this stuff, it's such a niche market that it's done with hot wire cutting, and it's just normally, small, there we go, a little bouncer. And it's, small production stuff, but Wind Rider actually found kind of a niche, and they've got a couple really cool models. They've got their B, their B2, then this is the Queen Bee, which is the bigger one, and there's this is the Scout Bee, and the Queen Bee is the 100-inch, which is just ridiculous. I don't even see it. 3-piece wing, so you can travel with it. I kind of want one just because I want one, but it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, the construction is really interesting because it's one of the only molded. They're really thin too, so they're very fast on heavy days. And the way we do these to make them a little burlier for combat is they're covered. Now the kits come with covering tape, like Zaggy type tape, but I can't stand that stuff. I'll use it as a repair tape, but I won't do the majority of my covering with it. Instead, we actually use a product called Doculam, which is basically just laminate for driver's licenses and stuff like that. Ooh. And that stuff it shrinks a little and it tacks with heat, so it's kind of like using Ultracoat or Monocoat, but it's freaking strong. It's ridiculous stuff. It comes in 3mm and 5mm stuff, and it's a little heavier than Ultracoat. Whoa, oh god. That screwed me up more than it should have. But man, that stuff is indestructible. Unless you actually get a puncture from a servo horn, it lasts a long time. Hey, love tap. But yeah, these things are fun, and for sloping, it's funny because the combat wings are sort of like the opposite of what most people slope, which is composite or balsa, something either super light or super heavy but super fast. And these, you don't even have to worry about them. I mean, we'll bring them in and do touch and goes and try to go for catches and run them into this little pole we've got. Oh crap. Shit. Okay, pardon my language. Man, I almost lost it right there. What was that? Oh yeah, so they're completely indestructible. Well, I mean, obviously not completely, but I've yet to destroy one, actually, and I think I've had three combat wings. Prime example.
There you go.
That was a head-on, leading edge to leading edge, and we just keep going. And it's combat on the slope is just, it's really fun because there's a couple elements. There's not only who's, the better pilot, who can get the hits, but there's who can recover from the hits, because you don't have a motor. You can't just gun it and get out. You have to flatten up as quick as possible, maintain your orientation, and know the slope. If someone hit us off in this area, I know on a southern day, you're pretty well screwed, because there's always a big rotor right there. So, managing to hit people in the right way without completely destroying them is good. Oh. And, yeah, slope is just really fun overall. But you can see we have to share the slope with a few other people here. It's kind of nice, actually. Makes for a pretty sight. But, yeah, hopefully I'll get some good video, maybe do a little slope compilation. But thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to know more about the slope, or if you want me to do more multi-rotor stuff, or if you're missing the powered planes, or if you just want to hear my sweet voice. Alright guys, thanks for watching, bye.